Bank of America is the second stop of a 0% interest funding sequence, and most people just blow it for one completely avoidable reason. Chase gets all the attention in the business credit world, $50,000 limit, Chase Business Inc. cards. Everyone knows Chase. But Bank of America, this is where a lot of real money gets left on the table. Bank of America can be incredibly generous, but only to the right applicant, and incredibly stingy to the wrong one. The difference between these two outcomes is almost always the same mistake, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is and how to be on the right side of it. The mistake: applying at Bank of America cold. No banking relationship, no checking account, no personal credit card, just walking up with your LLC and applying for a business credit card. The thing is, Bank of America is a relationship bank. More than almost any other bank, Bank of America weighs your existing relationship when making credit decisions. They're asking, how long has this person been a Bank of America customer? How active is their account? How many deposits do they have? What's the balance in the account? So when the answer to all these questions is unfavorable, that's when you get rejected or just approved for a very small limit. So open up a Bank of America checking account 30 to 90 days before you plan to apply. Ideally, personal and business, but business more importantly. Make it active. Deposit money regularly. Set up reoccurring transfers. Even $1,000 a week signals to Bank of America that this account is in use. At 30 days, you're a new customer. At 60 days, you're an established one. And at 90 days, you're even more established. So this distinction matters in the underwriting. If you have $20,000 or more in your Bank of America account, you qualify for their Preferred Rewards program. The Preferred Rewards program gives you a credit limit multiplier. It increases your chance to get a higher limit. There's also some other benefits as well. It really signals to Bank of America and their underwriting team that you are a high value customer. You don't need to park $20,000 permanently, but even for a short period of time, put this money into the account if you can budget it and leave that in there. The longer it's in there, the more of a preferred tier you will be in. At Bank of America, you're looking at their 0% interest introductory cards, 4 business cards that have the 0 interest for 7 months. You want to apply for them separately, not just as an upgrade from one to another, but each is its own product with its own limit. So you want to apply for the first one and then back to back, apply for the second, apply for the third, apply for the fourth. So combined, a strong applicant with a solid Bank of America relationship can pull off collective limits of $30,000 to $60,000 from this bank alone. Limits on a per card basis at Bank of America are generally smaller than other banks, such as $10,000. But when you want to get approved for 4 of them, at 0 interest for 7 months, that's collectively $40,000. And if you add a non-0% card and then combine that limit with one of the 0% cards, that's an extra $10,000 of 0% to add to your stack. Fortunately, applying for all 5 cards at Bank of America in just a 30-day time frame will only trigger 1 hard inquiry, which is actually quite rare if you look at all the other banks. Like Chase, Elon Financial, Wells Fargo, a lot of times they'll pull your credit, give you a hard inquiry for each application you submit. However, at Bank of America, you need to just make sure you do it right if you want to succeed. They are not easy to get approved at, so you want to work on your relationship ahead of time. Like I mentioned before, you can do this through a banking relationship, or simultaneously you can do it through a credit relationship. A banking relationship is through checking accounts. A credit relationship is building that through a personal credit card. Doing both would be ideal. That way you can build optimal trust, then making it easy for you to score big limits on their 0 interest business credit cards. The Bank of America mistake is simple: showing up without a relationship. The fix, it's quite easy though. Focus on a relationship and build that with them for 3 to 6 months. They are a relationship bank, so treat it like one, and you will see the limits you want. I tried to break this down as simply as I could, but if it feels overwhelming and or you want to get help executing a max funding strategy for 0% interest business funding, I want to invite you into the Credit Stacking Mastermind. For only $147 a month, you get access to our private community, our training vaults with in-depth training videos, and access to coaching calls with me that I host directly on a weekly basis. We also have a done-for-you funding service, and if you're eligible, you can upgrade to it once you're inside Credit Stacking. So that link is right down below. If you're interested, click that link and get started today. I think it's going to be a game changer for you, just like it's been for the 3,000 people I've coached over the last 5 years. With that being said, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.